Hello dears, and welcome back to the latest Benidorm news update. And welcome to the channel Benidorm by Anna. Today we have quite a few interesting and useful news to share with you guys, so make sure you stay tuned up until the end. First news will be as usual about the situation in tourism, what's going on right now, what is the average occupancy, and how the prices in Benidorm hotels will be starting from now on for the first part of 2023. The second news will be about a great news that's coming from the beach area of Benidorm because it's getting all ready for the new summer season. And the last news will be about what is the most popular area for campsites. Is it Benidorm? Is it any other region? And how many campsites do we have in Benidorm? Which ones are the better ones, those that have slightly more services, which ones are more economic, and much more. And we will finish with the weather forecast for the next week. Stay tuned. Let's start with the first news, which is situation in tourism. As you all know, we've hit February already, and it's supposed to be the quietest time of the year, although it's not the case. Surprise, surprise. Right now, we have Benidorm Fest, which is Eurovision pre-selection contest, and it's celebrated for the third year in a row, I think, here in Benidorm town, which means that there is a lot of people. There is a lot of people from Madrid, from capital, from all over Spain in general, even from abroad, that are coming here for the Eurovision pre-selection. There has been quite a lot of problems with it. A lot of people were saying that the sound is awful in this edition, and they do not really like it as much as the previous ones. And to be honest with you, I did not see so many events around Benidorm as they promised to be. Epic event, the biggest ever, the most important ever. Have you seen something? I didn't. Apart from the events like semi-finale, finale, we didn't see anything at all. So yeah, we are slightly disappointed, you could say. Even so, hotels and accommodation options are registering records for February month. Right now, we are on average around 82.5% of occupancy in Benidorm. This is an average occupancy. It doesn't mean that all hotels have the same one. Hotels that use their rooms and accommodation for Benidorm Fest obviously have this high occupancy. They're almost fully booked. But those who do not do so might have an average occupancy of around 60, 65%, maybe even slightly less depending on the place. So the average is 82. It's really busy, even so on the streets, on the beach area, even on the British street. Yesterday, we've seen quite a lot of tourists enjoying the sunshine. Exactly what we are doing on today on our terrace. As you can see, the sun is shining really hard. And it's just nice to stay on the fresh open air. And it is busy. It will be still busy after the Benidorm Fest is over. That's going to be around 1 month's time, which is when there's no celebrations. There is no like specific bigger events. And it means that it's going to be calm and quiet. But from then on, we'll start a brand new season, 2024, summer season 2024, which, by the way, leads us to the second news. Who doesn't love a nice beach area in Benidorm? We do. I think all of us do love beach areas in Benidorm. They're really clean. They're very tidy. Usually the water is also crystal clear. It's quite warm in summertime, and it's very wide. There's a lot of services around. There are different activities, even a summer library. There's activities for children in summer. There's a lot of other water activities that you can use while out there. And it's just nice. It's nice, clean and tidy place for the vast majority of it, because during nighttime, every single night and every single morning, they're cleaning it nonstop to make it look perfect as it used to be every single day. So Benidorm right now is giving the last touches to different beach areas. To remind you, we have 3 different beaches in Benidorm. The first one is the famous already Levante beach, the most touristic one, most popular one, the busiest one in summer, surrounded by a lot of different services, establishments, and all useful businesses for tourism, and some excursions and water activities too. Then we have a small tiny beach in the old town, which is Malpaz. Lovely for snorkeling. That's incredible. Tends to be quite crowded in summer, but if you come early in the morning or later in the day, this is when you'll find it slightly less occupied. And it's situated right next to the port of Benidorm. From there, we have the gorgeous beach of Poniente, which is around 2.2 kilometers length, almost the same as Levante Beach. It's almost its exact copy, but the water is better. The beach is better because there's no stones inside of the water, so it's comfortable to swim. It's crystal clear once again, and it's not too deep water, so even not very good swimmers are able to enjoy some nice sea, Mediterranean Sea here in the area and get a nice swim or even just walk around the water without the fear to possibly drown in the sea because it's not too deep at all. And there's also some activities out there. So Benidorm is cleaning all these beach areas right now. What they are doing is to clean it before the new summer season starts. This year, it's starting even earlier than the previous one. Usually, summer season depends on the All Saint Week. We call it here Semana Santa, which is basically the Easter week. Depends on which date the Easter comes on this year. It's when the season will starting. This year, the Saint Week is at the end of March, which is very early. So starting from the end of March, a lot of the hotels will be opening up. Those that were closed, almost all of them will open up back again, if not earlier in the month. Plus, a lot of different activities, excursions will slowly but surely be starting too. There is quite a wide list of things you will be able to do here in Benidorm. For example, you also have our private tours, which are private excursions with myself, with the premium pickup and drop off from to and from your hotel, where we discover any area that you want, something which is really difficult accessible, for example, as Guadalest village or Denia or Alicante or any other that you want to explore, maybe Finisterre, because public transport doesn't run very often. Taxi is quite expensive, and taxi doesn't include a guided cultural tour with curiosities. Plus, if you book it in as a normal excursion, it's only 2 days a week, and the time is very, very limited, the schedule. So with us, you get it absolutely fully personalized. And if you want to plan your holidays even more, we partnered up with an incredible website based in UK, which is benidormandbeyond.com. This website has all the latest information about Benidorm and surrounding area and beyond Benidorm. You have information about the shows, the evening entertainment. There is a blog section too. There are some popular bars, recommended places to visit, and much, much more. So it's a great place to go and check it out apart from our videos if you're planning your holidays in Benidorm for this year or maybe for even the next one. Like this, you will get the maximum of information. And in general, this will be the beginning of the brand new tourism season 2024, as if it has stopped, because it didn't. We are as busy here as we were in summer. Well, maybe not as much, but you know what I mean. There's a lot of people here, there's a lot of tourism, a lot of establishments are still open, so there's a big occupancy. There's a lot of people visiting us even right now in winter season. So once March will hit, the end of March, officially the new summer season will start, and we will not stop until November, probably even December months, or maybe even up until next year, because Benidorm works really, really hard to make sure that the average occupancy is as high as almost in summer throughout winter months too. So, when interesting year is waiting for us this 2024. Let us know which months will you be arriving here to Benidorm? Maybe you still choose summer, or if on contrary, as a lot of other people, you've chosen other months outside the peak season to enjoy Benidorm town and surrounding region. We're waiting for your comments here down below. And the last news I wanted to share with you all is about those who love more independent way of traveling and lifestyle. Those who are either renting out a caravan here in Benidorm or are bringing their own mobile home for their holidays in the sunny Spain. As you all know, it's a very popular way of traveling, and obviously it's less expensive than booking a hotel or any other accommodation option. Which area is the most popular one? Here on the shore of the Mediterranean Sea. In the top three, we have Cartagena, a lovely place, gorgeous place. It's situated in the region of Murcia. Then we have Benidorm. Obviously, the second one, top second one is Benidorm, which is why we have so many campsites right now. And the last one is Caravans, which is situated here in the Valencian community in the region of Castellón, so slightly north side of Valencian community. And these are the three most popular places for the campsites. As you all know, there's a lot of them in Benidorm. We've showed you, I think, two campings so far. This year, the aim is to show you almost all, if not all of them, located here in Benidorm. There's camping Villamar, there's camping Villa Sol, there's camping Armanello, there's camping Raco. There's a lot of different campsites, and there's a brand new campsite, by the way, that is situated right between Benidorm and Alfas, Benidorm and Albir, which is called Media Legua. Brand new one. They've built it from scratch. It didn't exist before. So it's another option right now for all those who are bringing their own mobile vehicles, their own mobile home for their holidays in Spain. There's also a lot of people that keep parking their caravans on the side parking lots. Those that are made here to provide extra parking spaces, but since there's no signs, no nothing at all to prevent caravans from parking there, they just stay there on the sunshine free of charge, absolutely enjoying their holidays, which is another option. But if you want your caravan to be safe, if you have pets especially, or if you have any valuable belongings, obviously it's way better to book a campsite, even if it doesn't have a lot of services like swimming pool, maybe inside swimming pool, some supermarket, fancy restaurant. If you don't want all this, if you just want a usual typical campsite, then there's plenty of options here in Benidorm or all the coastal region in Altea. There's nice campsites here in Albir, in Alfaz del Pi, in Benidorm, in Villa Joyosa. There's very nice campsite. Imperium, I think it's called. That's where our subscribers were. And they said they loved it. So there you go, another review. That might be a good place for you to stay with your camper van. And in general, there's more and more campsites emerging. It's an alternative way of traveling. You're free to go wherever you want. You bring your mobile home with you with all your belongings, possessions, and it's just comfortable. You stay wherever you want. If you want to explore a different area, you can do that. And you have home on wheels, which means that you're free to go wherever you want and explore. And it's slightly cheaper than obviously staying in a hotel where the prices have increased quite a lot. And now let's talk about the weather, because we are baking on the sunshine. We're baking right now in the sunshine. Oh, it was supposed to be slightly cooler weather out here, but hey, look at that. It's still very hot on this sunshine. Morning time, don't get me wrong, mornings are really cold. You need to put like a big winter jacket. Us, we do so. We do put winter jackets on in the morning, and in the evening / night time, we do that as well. Once the sun is not shining on us directly anymore, that's when it gets way cooler. On midday, when the sun is high in the sky, I would dare to say that it's around 23 degrees right now, maybe even more on the direct sunshine. But in the shade, it probably will be around 19, 20 degrees. All this week, it's going to be nice and sunny. No rain once again whatsoever, no rain at all. We'll see what's going to be happening towards spring, because spring is the period of the year when it's raining the most, in April to be exact. But last year it didn't rain at all in April, almost just one maybe single day or two maximum. So we'll see how this year goes. So far, sunny, no rain, no clouds. Only on Tuesday probably there might be some more clouds here in the area with just a tiny bit of sunshine, but still all the rest of the week, lovely, gorgeous weather as we have it right now. And the temperatures were supposed to be cooler. It was supposed to be around 16, 18 degrees here, but on the sunshine, it's 23. So this is what we came here for. This is what we got right now in Benidorm. And throughout all this week, it's going to be more or less the same temperatures. Towards Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's when temperatures are supposed to rise a tiny bit more, around 3-4 degrees more. So here it should be around 24, 25. On the sunshine, maybe even a tiny bit more. So gorgeous weather, ideal for traveling. You're lucky for coming right now to Spain on holidays, because you will be able to explore so much with this gorgeous weather and no rain at all. Thank you for accompanying us on today's latest Benidorm news update, and we'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video here on the channel. Have a lovely holidays, and we'll see you in a new video. Bye.